Maximizing on every individual's creative talents is one of the things that we like to capitalize on in Spartanburg County. And through the Chapman Cultural Center, we work every day to highlight and explore the creative abilities of the students in all of our schools.
We have an Arts Advantage program, and that includes several facets. We have a residency artist program where artists can come into a school from 1 to 6 weeks and work with the same students every day in any discipline that the students need. Usually we have visual artists or storytellers, theater artists, writers. And then we also have the Muse Machine program, which brings performances to the schools by professional performers in art, music, dance, and theater.
The skills that are taught in an art classroom, observation, creativity, innovation, self-directed thinking, all of those skills are really important when it comes to transferring that knowledge into other subject areas.
Well, students learn in different ways, and a lot of students that may not be good at math or science really excel in the arts, in all different areas of the arts. And the arts can enhance learning in math and science. So everything works together.
There's an enduring relationship between art and science, and all of those skills, it helps students see that those things all are tied together because the vocabulary can be very similar. We don't teach art in a vacuum. It's just part of everyday life, and I think that that's easily transferred into what goes on in the other classrooms.
Yeah, I think it's important because not necessarily everyone is left brain and is good at the sciences and maths classes, which are usually emphasized in schools. And so I think it's really almost like a therapy for a lot of people, especially myself. And it's a great outlet for me, and it makes me feel like I'm good at something.
It also really brings out people's individuality. Especially for me, I have a hard time in my other classes like that. Like Zach just said, my math, my regular classes. But in theater, for me at least, it makes me feel like I'm doing something right. It makes me feel like I can do something, and it's something I'm good at. And I know a lot of people who feel the same way.
Yeah, it's helped me get out of my shell. I wasn't really a people person at first, but now I'm able to speak to people with it.
They find their home a lot of times. They find that part of themselves that they've been searching for through high school. They find a sense of freedom in being able to be creative and to be able to access that part of themselves that maybe they didn't understand they had or they didn't know how to express. And it's a freeing experience for students. We just did A Midsummer Night's Dream a few months back in November, and I was Puck. And that was by far my favorite show, my favorite character to portray, because it was the character that was most like me, the most crazy.
That's probably the best Shakespeare character for you.
Yeah, the most crazy, the most gymnastic, the most aerobatic, the most mischievous side of me that I don't get to access because that's weird. But I was able to use that weirdness to be this character.
Whether it be in classrooms or on a stage, whether it be in design or science and technology, we believe that really helping people identify their creative abilities and to apply them in practical ways really helps the future of our workforce in Spartanburg County.
Today, it used to be that you could learn something and that would be your career throughout your life. Now that's not the way it is. People change careers several times during their path, and to be able to be flexible and to learn on the go and creative thinking, be innovative, all of those things are learned through the arts, and that just goes with you throughout life and whatever you do.
So creativity is not isolated to the arts classroom. Creativity is that spark that we need to nurture no matter what subject you're teaching. Those skills are what we are looking for. If you're an engineer and you're really great, but you can't think outside the box and figure out something when it goes wrong, those are skills that the arts teach us, and it's just a better quality of life.
We don't expect all of our kids who take our arts classes to be visual artists or studio artists or dancers or theater, but they begin to understand that it could possibly be a career path, but it also could just be a part of their life.
It's given a lot of opportunities to me through scholarships especially, but also I've come to realize you know, this is what I've loved doing all my life, and I could do that as a job, and that just blows my mind that I can do this and make money.
Finding your passion is important. No matter what your job is, those skills are important to business leaders because they understand that those creative skills are going to be really important for our global society and our workforce.